Okay, so today is May the 8th, 2017. I decided to go ahead and make some stir fry because I have some leftover rice from yesterday and I didn't want it to go to waste, so I just cut up some onions and some bell peppers. No, I don't have bell peppers. I have onions and I have celery and I have red peppers and I have orange peppers and yellow peppers. And so I'm going to throw this on the grill and let it grill for a little bit. And then I'm going to use it on my rice and make some stir fry. Then I'll probably put some type of soy sauce if I have some on it. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and put this on the grill. I'll just focus my camera up here. So yeah, I hope everybody's having a great day. Where I am, surprisingly enough, the weather is absolutely beautiful. Yeah, I woke up this morning, looked outside, and I saw that it seemed to be a lot cooler than it was yesterday, because yesterday it was so hot. And so I went outside. No, I didn't go outside. I just looked out my window and I saw where it looked like it had been raining. I'm not sure if it rained or if it was sprinkling or what, but anyway, it looked so much cooler outside. And I see some water spots out there, so maybe it did sprinkle a little bit of rain, but yeah. And I was so happy about that because normally it's pretty hot here, but for the last couple of days it's just been extremely hot. I mean, just almost unbearable. So I know that if it's this hot and it hasn't even gotten summer yet, that just when the summer comes in, it's just going to be unbearable. So anyway, I've been running my air conditioning for the last couple of nights because it's just been too hot without it. I wake up and then I turn it off because it gets a little chilly, and then lay down or whatever and get back up again. It's hot again, so I have to go and turn it back on. So I just decided to go ahead and leave it on. So it's been a lot cooler. But yeah, it's just been too hot. And I know on Friday we went to Grand Canyon, which is my first time going there. Had a lovely time there. The weather there, it wasn't bad. It was fairly nice. It was a little bit heated up, but it wasn't too bad. I mean, you know, it was tolerable. So anyway, we got out and walked around as much as possible because that place is so huge. There's no way you can walk around it in a day. I had no idea that the Grand Canyon was so big and it was so large. But yeah, it was pretty interesting. It's kind of frightening too, because when you go out and walk around the Grand Canyon, some of the areas have I don't know what you call it, maybe bars or something that you can hold on to. And then there are some areas that there's nothing to hold on to, so you just walking around. It's in a ledge, and it's a very small area to walk around. So yeah, I mean, I was a little bit nervous about it because I can see how I've heard that people have actually fell over in the Grand Canyon. Because from being there on Friday, I can tell that as narrow as it is going around those I don't know, the pathways, the walkways, whatever we're going to call them. Yeah, I can see how a person can fall over there if you're not careful. But it was a nice day out, just getting away and just enjoying the weather and stuff. But yeah, the Grand Canyon was it's pretty interesting. I had heard long years ago that they say, I don't know how true this is, I don't even know if it's true or false, but they said that let me see. But they said that Evel Knievel had jumped the Grand Canyon. So maybe somebody in the comments can tell me if that's true or false. But when I went there on Friday and saw it, how big it was, I'm like, there's no way that he could have did that, because that place is like miles long, unless there are a certain area that he jumped, if that's even true. So, and if it is true and he did that, this man has some serious nerve, because there's no way that I could even imagine that happening. So he had to be a type of person that likes to live on the edge, I would say, because if we actually did that, that was very frightening. That would be very frightening for me. But yeah, we walked around as much as we could because there was just so much to do and so many places to go and so many areas of it. And we probably didn't even scratch the surface because we stayed there maybe 3 or 4 hours, maybe more, I don't know. But yeah, we just walked around and looked and saw all different types of things, and but it's so amazing how when you just standing there looking down in that hole, how the mountains actually form. I don't know how they form like that, but some of them just got little canyons down there, and it's just shaped so differently. And yeah, I saw a lot of people out there hiking, a lot of older people, a lot of young people. So I guess it's just a tourist attraction because there were a lot of people from different places, different nationalities out there, and people with their cameras and taking pictures. We even saw elk. I don't know, I guess it was an elk. I don't know. I don't think it was a moose or anything like that, but yeah, we saw some of those, and they just walk along like, they mind their business. As long as you mind yours, they don't bother you, and you don't bother them. So I thought that was pretty interesting. But yeah, we had a wonderful time up there though. And so after we walked so far and we got tired, decided that we didn't want to walk anymore. So they have these buses that you can get on, and they'll take you from location to location. And so that's what we did. We took the bus and we went to different locations and different parts of the Grand Canyon, because if we had to walk, man, we would probably wouldn't be able to do it. But yeah, so if anybody interested in going to the Grand Canyon, I would say it's a nice trip. It's a nice day trip, and I would say that just be careful around that place, because so I'm sure people that probably watch this video have been there, so they know that there are places there that could be very dangerous. So you got to be serious about what you're doing. You definitely got to pay attention to what you're doing when you're walking around. So there were some areas that I was really nervous in. So after a while, I just decided, you know what, I'm just going to go back up here and sit on one of these benches or whatever. So that's what I did. And then finally we ended up leaving. But yeah, it was a nice day trip to get away and met some nice people. Very friendly people. Even the tour guides that they had. Well, I don't know if they're tour guides, but these are the people that were riding the bus. They were kind of explaining some of the things that were there, and some of the things that you can do, and places that you can go. And we also went into one of these shops where they have like souvenirs and stuff. And you can go there and you go up on top of the mountain and you can look into these telescopes. I guess you have to put like a quarter in the telescope. And you can look down in the Grand Canyon. And yeah, so we went in there and looked around. We didn't really buy anything, but yeah, they had some beautiful souvenirs, and they had these different type of rocks, different type of stones. A lot of them, I can't even call the name of them, but yeah, they had a lot of different stuff to look at. They had like handbags, and they had shirts, and let me see what else they had. They had these big old lodestones. I mean, these things were like huge. And I picked up one, and it was so strong to you, when you pick it up, it'll actually pick up the rest of the rocks, and the other rocks were very heavy. So that's just how big they were. But it was just nice to get out and go up there and walk around and stuff. So we had a beautiful time there. So we left and came back home, and it was about a 3-hour drive, or maybe 3 hours and a half drive. But it was nice though. Had a nice time there. So anybody interested in going to the Grand Canyon, I would advise you to go and check it out and enjoy it. Get out and just, have a nice time, and just be careful while you're out and about, because, I wouldn't want to fall over in there. Because I have heard on the news, maybe a couple of years ago, they said that a lady, I don't know if she was standing on the ledge or she got too close to the ledge or whatever, but anyway, some lady fell over in there. It might have been a man, lady or man, one or two of them fell over and died up there. I'm sure they did, because that canyon is so deep. I don't know how nobody can go down there and, you know, I don't even know if a paramedic can go down there and get you if need to be, if they have to call the ambulance or whatever to come and pick you up. I mean, I don't even know how they would go down and get somebody from down there. So the advice that I would say to anybody is just go there, have a nice time, but just be careful about your surroundings and just make sure you don't, you know, make no sudden moves or do nothing crazy as far as when you're walking around, because it's a possibility that you can fall in there, and I wouldn't want that for no one. But yeah, we actually took a lot of pictures, and I'll be posting some of those on, I may put some on Facebook or whatever. But yeah, anyway, we had a nice time. So that's pretty much all I wanted to say. And yeah, once this here is done, I'm going to put this over some rice. And then that's going to be my meal today. And then I have some chicken I'm going to put in. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and put that in here right now while I'm on the camera. I love stir fry. I love vegetables. I just checked. I don't have any stir fry sauce. I'm going to have to do it without that. So maybe in the comments somebody can say to me whether they've been to the Grand Canyon, what their experience. How do they like it? Would they go back again? Would you encourage someone to go there? So what do you think? Yeah. Also, I noticed when we were leaving or coming in, both ways, I saw a sign telling you where you can go to Sedona, which we went to Sedona last year. Now that was a nice trip. Sedona was very nice. The weather was pleasant, and it was there's so many people up there. So we did a lot of hiking and walking and looking, and we went to this church that was inside the mountain, which is something I've never seen before. So we went in there. You can go in there and worship and pray, whatever you want to do. It's just a nice getaway. And we actually walked up a mountain. I don't remember the name of it, but anyway, it had signs up there letting you know that healing was in process. So they say once you go up there to one of the vortexes, it's like they say it's like being next to God when you go there. I don't know how true that is, but I felt pretty good going up there. I don't know if I felt like I was close to God, but it was a nice hike up there, and I enjoyed the view. I felt peaceful up there, I guess. And yeah, it was a lot of people going up and down the mountains and stuff like that. And we took a trolley around town, and it kind of showed us a little bit more about Sedona. I've never been to Sedona before that. Sedona is a nice place. It's peaceful. Seems like to me it's more of a place for like an older person that maybe has retired, or especially if they're going to live there. But it has some beautiful homes there. And I really kind of think that it might be expensive to live there. But Sedona was really nice. So I would recommend that. I would probably go there again. But it was so many things to do. They had these little shops. They had these booths. We went in this place where these guys make candles and stuff. I mean, they make them right there in front of you. It just, it's a nice getaway. So yeah. And before that, the year before that, we went to California, and we went to this place called Old Town, California. And we went there. My daughter wanted to go there and look at some of the old houses and stuff because she likes to do photography. So we went there and she took pictures of some of these old homes. I mean, some beautiful homes that was built like centuries ago. But they had been remodeled and repainted, and those were some of the most beautiful homes ever. And they were made out of, I forget the type of wood that they were made out of, but whatever they built the houses out of those years ago, they're still standing these years. They just remodeled them and repainted them, and they're so beautiful. So yeah, that's pretty much all I'm going to talk about. Oh, I forgot to put my cabbage on, not my cabbage, but my carrots on here. So I'm going to throw my carrots on here real quick because I want them on there. I almost forgot them just talking and stuff. Forgot about my carrots. I'm going to stir those in real quick. So does anybody like stir fry like I do? Because it's really good. I love to put it over my rice and stuff. The only thing I hate about it, I just don't have any soy sauce. So I'm going to have to figure out something else what I can put on it to, let me see, to give it a more of a kick, I guess. But if I don't have any, it's okay. Which I don't have it. I'm just going to see if I may have some of the packets that I have bought from some restaurant and still have some. So I'm going to check that there real quick. So how's everybody's day going? I hope it's going as great as mine. I even got outside and went and did some power washing on my house. Because it was looking kind of dusty. I guess it comes from maybe the dust storm or whatever. Because it can get really dusty here. Yeah. I don't see any. So I don't even know if I got any stuff. Normally I wouldn't have stuff like that, but I don't have any right now. So I may have to just use something else. I don't know. Usually I would have stuff like that, but I don't at this moment. So let me look in the refrigerator and see what I have. I can't find anything. I just have to do it with the rice. Oh, I have some, let's see, what is this stuff? I have some sriracha. I may put that on there. Okay, so I think I'm just going to go ahead and end the video here. And it's been going on for a long time. But I just want to talk a little bit about our trip to Grand Canyon and California and Sedona. So we've been doing quite a bit of traveling and been enjoying every minute of it. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and put this back on here and let it cook for a little bit longer. And then once I do that, I'll go ahead and plate it up. Then I'll let you see what my end product looks like. But I'll go ahead and stop the camera right now. Some chicken breast, and I have some onions on top. And I have some red peppers, red peppers and orange peppers and red peppers. And I have onions in there. And I did put some carrots in it. So it's looking pretty good. I'm sure it's going to taste good, because if it's not good as I want it, I know how to tweak it and make it just right. So anyway, this is going to be the end of my video. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I hope you enjoyed my stories about my trips that I've taken, which I've enjoyed very much. Thanks to my daughter. She loves to travel, and because of her, I get to go places. Yeah, she has a trip coming up pretty soon. She's going to be going to Africa, which is, I don't think I'll be going with her, but then she'll be going to Dubai. She'll go to Africa, then she's going to Dubai, then she's going to, well, she's going to be going to Africa, Dubai, and she mentioned another place, I think it's Johannesburg, Africa, that she's going to be going to. But anyway, I'm sure she'll have more pictures when she comes back. And like I said, pictures that we took at the Grand Canyon, even some from Sedona in California. I'll just probably put those up on Facebook or something like that when I take time out to do so. But anyway, I want you guys to have a wonderful day and get out and do something wonderful. Make yourself feel good, make yourself feel better. And I just want to say, let's change the world together, one at a time. You guys have a great day. Thank you for watching. Bye.